welcome back to another video from Martin's Circus Skills Workshops. Before I start today's video, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, the like button, and if you want to leave a comment, it'd be lovely to hear from you. Now today what I've got for you is I wouldn't call it a review, it's just some thoughts and reflections on Chris Rawlings Hide key. Now this has been out for a couple of months, and just to show you in a very simple but direct way what Hide a key can do, one of the things it can do, as you can see, I've got 3 keys on my keychain, 1, 2, 3, and you can see that this key with the waffly pattern, you can just see that, it's sandwiched between this key and this key, which means it's going to be a little bit more difficult to sort of lose. But if you just watch this for a moment, so we've got the keys, you'll see magically I've just got 2 keys. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Just put that there, just the 2 keys. Where's the other key gone to? Well, hang on. Here we go. It's at the top of my beanie. As you can see, it's got that waffly pattern on. So that's just as I say, it's a very simple direct demonstration of one of the things Hide a key can do. So first of all, what is Hide a key and what do you get in the box? Put very simply, it's kind of a gimmicked key kind of system that allows you to vanish and reappear a key. That's what it is, probably in a nutshell. And what you get in the box, you get the gimmick and you get a spare key to go with the gimmick. Now, the gimmick will last you a lifetime. If you just you know, look after it a little bit. You don't even have to try put it back in the box or anything like that. You could have this as an everyday carrying around on a key fob or your keychain, and you're pretty much ready to go. The gimmick itself, and Chris Rawlings talks about this quite a bit on the instructional download, is the actual process of getting different manufacturers to produce the gimmick, and why he rejected some and he looked for another manufacturer. And I must admit, the gimmick is being manufactured to a very high standard. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So what can you do with Hide a key? As I've said, it's just really a way of vanishing, allowing you to vanish and reappear a key. It's basically, the principle behind it is very similar to a well-known gimmick that you would use in coin magic. Put it this way, a turtle has one of these. And to be fair, Chris has been very upfront about what you're getting and how the gimmick works. On the instructional tutorial download, that lasts about 2 hours, and the first hour and a half is Chris. I think at the beginning there's some live performances of Chris doing this out in the real world, and then he talks about the manufacture of the gimmick and that process. So obviously a lot of time and thought, probably money went into that, I guess. And then he goes through the various routines. They're all very well taught. So for some of the routines, so you've got a vanish to somebody's wallet, a vanish to somebody's pocket. You've got a routine where the key vanishes to your pocket. Obviously you show that the pocket is empty before you do the vanish. And there's also a kickback routine at the end of Chris's tutorial. Now Chris's tutorial lasts for about an hour and a half. The video's very clear, the audio's pretty good. It's fine. I have read one or two comments. I think I've read a comment about the audio that could have been a little bit louder, but for me it was fine. After that, there is what I describe as really sort of a sort of jam brainstorming session with Alex Kirk, Noel Quarter and Chris himself about other ways that you could possibly use this gimmick. They're not fleshed out routines, they are just ideas. So you can take from that what you want. It's about, I think that lasts for about half an hour, and it's shot in black and white if memory serves correctly. And then also on top of that, there is a bonus where Chris interviews Gregory Wilson, and Gregory Wilson shows you, I haven't watched all of this, I must admit I've only watched sort of the first 15 minutes or so, but Gregory Wilson goes through some different handlings, some different routines that you can use hide a key for. I think one of them actually takes the keys off your keychain, and that's part of the routine. As I say, I haven't watched all of that, and I really do need to. So what are my overall thoughts of hide a key? For close-up magic, or even for small groups, as an everyday carry, it's a really nice thing to have. You can carry, as I say, you could have this on your key fob. Nobody's going to know that it's there. And if you wanted to do, somebody asked you to do something at an end of a gig or a show, the person that booked you, they said, can you just show us one more thing? This would be perfect. And it really, visually, it has a real impact. I think hopefully you noticed that when I did the sort of little demonstration at the beginning of this video. The actual visual, it's almost like the key melts away. It's not like you see it and then suddenly it vanishes. And I think that's one of the advantages of the gimmick, because people have talked about, does it lock, doesn't it unlock? Chris talks about this, I think if you look on YouTube, some interviews that he's done, I think he did an interview with Alex Kirk. He may have done one with Craig Petty, but he certainly's done one with Alex Kirk, and he sort of talks about why it's not locking. And I think that definitely does give you some advantages over a locking gimmick. I won't say anything more than that. So overall, I'm waffling here a bit. What are my impressions? As I say, it's very good for an everyday carry. Be really good to sort of do as a final trick for somebody that's booked you. Visually, it's really strong. If you're feeling flush, you could probably buy 2 of the gimmicks, and this has been one nice thing I don't know if Chris has thought about, but if he's just thought about maybe making the actual gimmick bit that does the vanishing, if he's thought about maybe selling them separately, because if you had 2 of these, you could maybe do something like a keys across, like a coins across routine. Again, I've sort of gone off a bit of a tangent there, sorry. So what I've got to say about this, it's for close-up magic, it's an everyday carry. You could probably do it to a very small group of people. So I don't know if that's sort of maybe just pushing out a bit more than from close-up, but it is a close-up trick. It is 54 quid, so that, you know, it's not a cheap magic trick, but I do think you're getting your money's worth here with the downloads, the tutorial, and the brainstorming, and also the bonus, the 1.5 bonus with Gregory Wilson. It's very well made. It's going to last you a long time. It's really nice. It really is. And Chris Rawlings is certainly, this is a new step for him, because Chris Rawlings is known as a mentalist and a mind reader, and he has brought out quite a few products, but this is first product that could be called probably a magic product. It's fantastic, it really is. And I think if you can think of a way of using this, or if you're just happy to have it on your key ring and use it as an everyday carry, and just to do something simple like the little routine that I did at the beginning, I think you'll get a lot of use out of this, and I think you'll find it is a very good buy. So if you've got Hide a Key, let me know what you think about Chris's gimmick and the tutorial. Just be really interesting to know. So I'm going to stop here, because I am this is becoming quite a long video, and I'm aware of that. Just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the thumbs up, the like button, and as I say, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon too. But until next time, this is goodbye from Martin's Circus Skills Workshops. Bye bye.